Welcome to Full Sell Live. I'm your host, Will Pruitt. And the Lions face off against the Packers tonight on Monday Night Football and what is a pivotal NFC North matchup.
And the Lions are coming into this game in second place with a record of 2-1-1 off a bye after losing to the Chiefs in a barn burner that was 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, the Packers come in 4-1 and in command of the NFC North. But if the Lions can pull out a win tonight, that all changes. But there is just one problem for the Lions. This game is being played at Lambeau Field. And the Lions have historically struggled at Lambeau Field. At one point, the Lions lost 24 straight games there, a streak dating all the way back from 1991 until November of 2015 when a 1-7 Lions team went to Green Bay and upset the Packers in a thrilling game where the Packers missed a game-winning field goal as time expired. Since that win in Lambeau, the Lions have won 2 other times in 2017 and 2018, but Rodgers was out for both of those meetings. Despite the historically poor record, Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford is excited for the opportunity.
So we'll have our work cut out for us. It's always a tough environment to go play there. It's a lot of fun playing there. It's a great stadium, but they're a really good football team.
Despite a losing record versus the Packers, Stafford has had plenty of personal success versus Green Bay. He has 34 touchdowns, just under 5,000 yards, and in just 17 games versus the Packers while going 7-10. Stafford is also just 58 yards away from becoming the all-time leader in passing yards against the Packers. Let's not forget, Stafford already holds the record for most passing yards in a game at Lambeau Field. On New Year's Day in 2012, Stafford threw for 520 yards in a Week 17 loss for the Lions. But for all of Stafford's success versus Green Bay, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has even more impressive numbers versus the Lions. Rodgers has been playing the Lions since 2008, and just like the Packers quarterback before him and Brett Favre, Rodgers has not been kind to the Lions. He has played 18 total games versus the Lions, and in those games, Rodgers has 37 touchdowns, 4,526 yards, all while having a record of 13-5 versus the Lions. Safe to say that Rodgers has been the Lion Slayer over the past 10 years.
Matthew Stafford loves throwing the deep ball, and he has already found his 2 deep ball wide receivers this year in Marvin Jones and especially in the young wide receiver Kenny Golladay.
In his 3rd year out of Northern Illinois, Kenny Golladay is proving that he can be wide receiver number 1. Golladay caught for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns in the Lions' last game. He has caught for at least 50 or more yards in every game but one, and he has caught a touchdown in every game except for Week 3. If the Lions want to escape Lambeau with their 3rd straight win, then Kenny Golladay must continue to give Stafford some help. It might be hard for Kenny Golladay to have another explosive game. The Packers defense has stepped up throughout the first 5 weeks of 2019. They have allowed opponents to complete 3rd downs to 36.67% of the time, which ranks 11th in the NFL. And the big factor is the turnovers. The Packers have forced 12 total turnovers, ranking 2nd in the league, and have a turnover differential of +7, which ranks 1st in the NFL. It looks like the Packers have found themselves a legit defense to give Aaron Rodgers some help.
Sadly, that's all the time that we have on this edition of Full Sell Live, but join us at 11 p.m. when we will have the highlights of this game. I'm Will Pruitt for Full Sell Live.